Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Michalowski with a Forex quick look at the Aussie versus US dollar. Today's date is January 31st, 2024. Let's get started. I'm going to start by taking a look at the 4-hour chart because there's some important things within it that I want to point out. More specifically, if you take a look at the low prices in trading here today, the price fell below some key levels that we were watching yesterday and even before that, those levels included the 200-day moving average. That's a green line in this chart, and also the 50% midpoint of the move up from the low price that we saw in October to the high price that we saw in the month of December. Those levels came in around the 0.65699 up to 0.6574. And you can see in trading earlier this week, the price held the 200. In trading yesterday and going into today, the price fell below both those levels and moved down to a new low, but the momentum could not be sustained, and the price ultimately moved back above the 50% back above the 200-day moving average. And you see this little low right here. That was a tell that the buyers were trying to take more control, and they pushed the price further to the upside with the overall dollar selling that we saw in trade today after the ECI data. Now, we are back into this swing area and also testing the 100-hour moving average in trading. Earlier this week, the price came up to the 100-hour moving average and found, the 100-bar moving average in the 4-hour chart and found willing sellers against that level. And you can see that the price has moved above that 100-bar moving average on the 4-hour chart, but found resistance against the high of this swing area. Now, the swing area is defined by a number of different swing highs through here, which have formed a ceiling, and then we broke above the ceiling, moving to our high price right there. We didn't return to that level until a couple weeks ago, where the price came down to this area, traded above and below before finding sellers against the level and moving lower. In trading last week, the price came back up to this swing area and found willing sellers here, and here. And in trading earlier this week, once again, we found the high price found willing sellers against that level. And in trading here today, once again, we moved up toward that high of that swing area. That level comes in between 0.6612 and 0.6624, and holding against that level has the traders now fighting it out, I guess. The buyers are above the 200-day moving average of 50% retracement are happy. The sellers against the swing area and the 100-bar moving average of the 4-hour chart and the swing area are happy. So that defines a battle between buyers and sellers, with extremes being develop that will tell the story going forward. So that story will revolve around those levels, of course, and if the price is able to get above the 0.66239 level, we'd start to look toward the broken 38.2% retracement at 0.66407, and then we start to look toward the 200-bar moving average on the 4-hour chart up here near the 0.6684. That would be on the break of the 0.66239 level. On the downside, it's now going to take another move below the 200-day moving average and the 50% retracement to open up the door for this swing area right here. And then down here at the 100-day moving average, that's another key level, folks, to be aware and be prepared, especially with the FOMC rate decision coming up. That level was a swing high through here, and then we moved above it and start to develop a floor against this level right here. Again, also defined by the 100-day moving average, 0.65254, key level on the downside on dollar buying, Aussie versus US dollar selling. So there you have it, my view of the Aussie versus US dollar. I hope you agree. My name is Greg Michalowski. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.